You know what's good, YouTube? It's Kratoctavio here, back again once again, and today, people, welcome to the third part of 6 parts of the Ashlocke. I'm going to explain what an Ashlocke is in case this is your first video in a moment, but first let me introduce myself. I'm Kratoctavio. I do this YouTube thingy. I talk to pixels and myself like a crazy person, because that's what YouTube is. You essentially sit or stand and talk to yourself. But that's fine because I'm a bit crazy anyways, and if you enjoy crazy, well, you've came to the right channel. If you're looking for someone that's proficient and elegant and absolutely studious? No? Studious. Yeah, that word. Then go somewhere else, because that's not me. I call myself the epitome of unprofessionalism, and that's because I am. I am not a professional at all. Even if one day I do get paid to do this, I will not be a professional. But if you like stupidity, and you like people that don't know what the hell they're talking about 37% of the time, then you've come to the right channel. So, enjoy your stay. And also, I may make a few jokes here and there that may offend people. I don't mean anything I say half the time. I never mean half the things I say half of the time. Okay, me. That's the type of math you're doing. So 100% of 50% of 50% is 100% of 25%. Okay. That makes sense to me. But yeah, you may be noticing, this is not Oros. This is Emerald. The reason for that is because, well, 2 reasons actually. One, I was already planning on doing Emerald even before Oros was announced. And 2, I don't even have my own 3DS, yet alone a 3DS capture card and Oros. So, forgive me. And also 3, yeah, like I said, unprofessional. Get used to it. I also don't have a way to randomize this, because in an Ashlocke, the way it works is it's randomized. But it's not just, oh, random Pokemon. The rules of an Ashlocke, as opposed to a regular Nuzlocke, are as follow. You will, the way I'm doing it at least, you can adapt it to yourself, because I've only seen one other person do it. It's actually got some pretty good content, by the way. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, and I feel awful for that. But, yeah. Yeah, about right there. And, well, what you do is, I started in yellow, that way I didn't have a choice on my starter. That's kind of the part of the Ashlocke that I enjoy. You don't really have a say in what you get. And so, I got Pikachu as my starter. Went throughout the game, and the way I do it is, if you run into a Pokemon that you've ran into before on any of the games whatsoever, you cannot get a Pokemon on that route at all. So, for example, in Yellow, I ended up running into a Alakazam, I believe. It was either Alakazam or Kadabra. And so, I tried to catch it. It teleported away. I couldn't get it. So now I'm not allowed to get an Abra, Kadabra, or Alakazam in any of the games I will be playing. The games I will be playing, and I have played so far, are Yellow and Crystal. I'm playing Emerald right now. I will then, assuming I beat this, play Platinum, then Black 2. If I'm able to beat all of those, the Ashlocke is officially completed. But if I fail, then I don't know. I don't really have any plans if I fail, because I'm a cocky asshole, I guess. I think I'm just gonna win because I'm me. It's a bit too cocky, probably. But yeah, at the end of the game, whatever Pokemon are alive in your party, not just who are in your party, but who are alive in your party, which I know we don't have anyone in the side party right now, but once we get our starter, well, I'll be telling you who that is in a moment, then we can figure that out. Then you would vote on them. I give it the weekend to go over, And then we would do that. Last time we ended up having 5 Pokemon left alive because I got stupid and allowed Dragonite to die to a blizzard. How powerful would it have been if we could have got a Dragonair as our starter? But instead, I'll tell you who our starter is after we do a bit of a countdown. Coming in at 5th place with 6 votes, Ashlocke the Wartortle. Coming in at 4th place with 18 votes, Molly the Entei. Coming in at 20 votes, Jimmy the Quilava. Coming in at 27 votes, Jackie the Hitmonlee. And coming in 1st place with... Shit. I'm going to be right back. I need to check my trainer ID because I have to go based off of what the last number is. But it is Heracross, and I will be right back to pick our starter. You won't notice any difference, but yeah, I'm going to be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and checked my trainer ID. It ends in a 5, which means I have to go with the middle one here. The way I do it is, if it ends with a 1 through 3, I go with the first one. If it ends with a 4 through 6, I go with the second one. If it ends with a 6 through 9, I go with the third. And if it ends with a 0, then I get to choose. Let's go ahead and see what moves our starter has. It's only got Tackle, but Heracross has got some pretty good power behind him, and it one-shots a Zigzagoon, so yeah. I think we're pretty good on that end. And we've also got to name it the name that we had before, even if it is female, unfortunately. Because Hercules is a manly name, so... Sorry, Hercules. But I think that's actually all the rules to an Ashlocke. Which kind of brings me to the title of this video, Reborn. Which is a reference to a game that I've been playing far too much of. And which I may be playing on a potential second channel. If you want to know more about that, then go watch the update video. I really have not got any back feed on that part at all. So, yeah. I kind of want to do it, but I don't know. I'll see. Either way. I've been playing a lot of Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and I have seen some of the most overpowered combinations in the world. If you don't know what the Binding of Isaac Rebirth is, this is not going to be an episode for you, so you might as well leave. But, oh god, no running shoes is just terrible. We don't even have a bike. But it's kind of like a updated version of the Binding of Isaac, a game by Edmund McMillan. Very fantastic game in my opinion, and a fantastic Pokemon right here is a Sneasel. Hopefully we can get one. It actually, I don't know. Will it actually be useful against Roxanne? Because I have the trainers randomized based off of typing. And Hercules actually has an item, so let's go ahead and take that. TM48. What is TM48? Yeah, I randomized the hold items that they get. Skill swap, kind of useless. Let's actually go ahead and look at him, though. I didn't know they do that. But he's got that nice and neutral nature. With Swarm as his ability, but he's got Tackle and Leer, so... He's got some pretty good attack, decent speed, and decent all-around stats, except for his special, which is fine because both Bug and Fighting are physical in this generation, so we're good on that end. But there's an item called Monstrose Lung, which what Monstrose Lung does is it kind of gets like a charge effect, and then it just shoots like a barrage of shots at your enemy. And there is this item also called Apicac, I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. Also, what is May gonna have? Are we gonna be lucky here? I don't know what they get. Send out... Excuse me? Okay. I did not actually know that's how that was gonna work. I honestly thought that they were going to have one of the original starters. But, whatever. Damn, that did a ton of damage with the critical hit. But, who am I to complain? Thankfully, we actually got a Pokemon that can do some damage to itself. But, yeah, Epicac is just this bomb that kind of uses a curve. So what you get with that is you essentially get a drone strike. Yeah. And it's just a giant bomb and cluster bomb of bombs. I'm not good with the words. Words is not my thing. I do stupid. But we've actually got some pretty good levels off that Heracross, which it's kind of nice to know that she'll also have a Heracross, which I didn't even think about, to be honest. All I did was play up to me getting the starter and see if it was correct, but I'm actually going to go ahead and heal up. Another amazing synergy I've seen is Brimstone. Brimstone is this giant laser beam of death, and then Mom's Knife, which is essentially just a knife, which has like some amazing synergies with other items. So what you get when you combine those is you first throw out the regular knife, and then behind it comes like a laser beam of knives, and it's just nothing wants to face that. Mom's Knife and Brimstone in vanilla were some of the most powerful items in the game, so when you combine that with each other, then you've pretty much got a one run. I'm not going to talk too much about Binding of Isaac, because that's going to be on the second channel, by the way. If you want to see some Binding of Isaac, I'm gonna hopefully have the channel up by next week. I hope so. Don't hold me to that, because I could easily be wrong about that, but I need to get the logo and all that done, and then focus on all that. But yeah, that's actually going to be a pretty good channel in my opinion, so whenever that does go up, I will tell you about it, so just hold on until then. But yeah, the person I'm dating at the time, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about them much, but this is not really talking about them, this is talking about the thing they gave me, which was the game, and yeah, I was joking about wanting it. Well, I do want it, but because I've already put like 26 hours in, I'm not an addict. Shut up. And well, yeah, so that was a thing. I'm trying to think of like some other amazing synergies I saw. Whatever you do, don't get soy milk. Soy milk is an awful, awful product in real life and awful, awful item in the game. So stay away from that. It's garbage. I'm going to try to shut up about Binding of Isaac right now, but I've been playing far too much of that game. I swear I'm an addict. I'm not an addict. I just have a problem. But do we have our Pokeballs? I believe that we do. Let me check. Yeah, we have 5 Pokeballs. So I'm going to be able to get 3 Pokemon before the end of this episode, hopefully, alongside Hercules. And our Chikorita! Fun fact, Chikorita was the first ever Pokemon that I ever owned. I absolutely love this little pair. I know it's a bad Pokemon, and don't get me wrong, I realize that, but it's so adorable! Stay on the ball, buddy! Chikorita! I'll name you after the one person that actually cared about you in the anime! I think her name was Casey or something. Yeah, it's Casey. 1. Fuck you. Stay on the damn ball, please, Chikorita. I'm a little happy right now because Chikorita is just... Fuck you, Chikorita. You're not even that worth it. Come on. You're doing 2 damage to me. Oh, no, I'm so scared. Just stay in the ball. 1. You know what? You know what? I'm going to tackle this thing. It's going to kill it, probably. If it doesn't, I'll be shocked. Holy hell, a Chikorita ate it. It can live one more, thanks to that growl. Thank you. Never mind. Never mind. I just killed Chikorita. I'm an asshole. I like Chikorita. I know it's a bad Pokemon in every form, but... Really? You're going to taunt me like this by throwing another Chikorita my way? We've actually had all the Kanto starters, but we've never... No, I take that back. We've only had Typhlosion for the Johto starters. And of course, we haven't had any of the Hoenn starters yet, because the only Pokemon that we've had a chance to catch right now is Chikorita. Maybe we'll get something else. But I know in Oros, this woman right here gives you a free Pokeball, so I'm going to go ahead and waste my time with her, and she may give me some free stuff. Yeah, I know. I know, it's just a potion that they hand out. My mistake. Yeah, shut up. I'm going to increase the text speed because this is far too slow. I don't understand how anyone can deal with the slow text speed. And I'm also going to set my box up to... I like that. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to see if we can actually buy some Pokeballs because we did waste a lot on that Chikorita. I'm going to buy 9, get me up to 10. And I'm going to buy 3 potions. Going to buy 1 antidote, 1 paralyzed heal, and 1 awakening. And that's going to leave me with 50 bucks, which is a bit unfortunate, but because I don't like being on like 50. I'd rather be broke than have 50 bucks in this game. I know that makes no sense, but whatever. Whenever I ever claim to be illogical at all. So let's go ahead and see what can we possibly, hopefully get on this route. Route 103, thankfully they do have their route names now. I don't know if they did in Crystal. But our encounter on Red... Oh my god! Hello, Tita! You're gonna be my friend. You're gonna join me. I don't care how long this takes. You will join me. I swear to God, if I catch a T-Tar... I'm loving these encounters so far. That should be a 4-hit KO. While Bite's doing absolutely nothing to me. I wish I had a Bug-type move. Just one Bug move would be not... Actually, no. Bug move would probably kill because we're way over its level. I just realized we're more than double its level. That's why we're doing so much. Oh, that's scary. That's a bit... No, Bite is special, so that's fine. Unless you have a Rock move that you have not shown me. Rock Throw, maybe? I don't know. What does T-Tar have? Okay, it's in the red. Now I'm going to start chunking Pokeballs at this thing. I'm going to... I don't know, though. I'm glad that we bought Pokeballs because I have a feeling I'm going to need them. But it's in the red. T-Tar didn't care. T-Tar gives no fucks. So far he's got Bite, Sandstorm, Leer, and Screech. Bite, Sandstorm, Leer, and Screech. Yeah. So he can't really touch me. Go ahead and lower my defenses all you want. I don't care. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. I got excited there. I got really excited there. I thought we had a T-Tar. And I don't care what you say. I'm using a T-Tar. T-Tar is just so good. And I think I just said fuck me. Right. You know what? I'm going to speed this up a little bit because it is taking a bit too long. 1, 2. No, can you just please stay in the ball? I won't hurt you. Just stay in the ball. I will use all my Pokeballs on you. Okay, maybe I shouldn't, but I'll use a bunch on you. We have a T-Tower. We have a Tyranitar. Oh my god. The armor Pokemon. A Tyranitar is so overwhelmingly powerful, it can bring down a whole mountain to make its nest. It roams mountains seeking new opponents to fight. I recently watched Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm going to name this thing Drax. The reason I'm going to name it Drax is because Bautista, or David Bautista, or Dave Bautista, whatever he wants to go by, he's a bit big and intimidating, so, and he can destroy a good bit of things, so I figured Drax would actually be a very good name for Tyranitar. Either way, let's go ahead and look at our new buddy, because we have a Tyranitar. We may have not got that Chikorita, but you know what? We got a Tyranitar, and that's all that I care about right now. This party is looking nice. It's got Sand... Oh! Adamant! We have an Adamant T-Tar! I know Bite is not a physical move, but all rock moves are, and... Oh god, this is gonna be nice. I have a feeling this is gonna be a really nice Pokemon on our team. And before he dies in this battle, if we lose Tyranitar in this first battle, I'm gonna be a very upset penguin. I'm not even a penguin, I'm a caterpillar. Or caterpie. Or water dog thing. I don't know what I am. Have we had a coughing? I don't think we've ever had a coughing or a wheezing. That's just so... These things are more specially bulky. I mean, for physically bulky, they are not specially bulky at all. So will it bite one shot? No, it won't. This is more of a 3-shot. But with Sandstorm, let's see, how much is that going to bring him down to? Is it going to bring him down to the yellow? No, it isn't. So I feel safe going for another bite here and then throwing Pokeballs at the coughing. If I have run into a coughing, let me know, because I'll release this thing. Okay. Now I've got 4 Pokeballs left. Bit low on Pokeballs because Drax kind of took them all. 1, 2, 3. Can I just say this is perhaps the luckiest I've been with the early catches? The coughing, the poison gas Pokemon. Getting up close to coughing will give you a chance to observe its thin skin. The toxic gas is swirling around it inside. It blows up at the slightest stimulation. Why did my brain jump to orgasm at that last sentence? I'm not gonna name this thing Orgasm. But I don't want to name it James because that's way too obvious, and Tumor. I'm gonna name this thing Tumor. I like the name Tumor for a coughing because Wheezing has a tumor on its side, it looks like. Let's go ahead and look at our Tumor though. Level 4. Poison with Levitate, of course. Hardy nature, so it's neutral. But it's got Poison Gas and Tackle. I can work with that. Let's see. What is this trainer actually going to have? Because this is going to be the first example of the trainers being randomized. I know before he has like a Poochyena or a Zigzagoon or something like that. But what is it going to... But what is Youngster Kevin going to have here? An Aeron. Okay. This thing has sky high defenses, but he doesn't have the best special defense. Go ahead, go for your Harden. I don't care. As long as you don't go for an Iron Head. Okay. A bit scared of the Iron Head, and oh, this is... It's gonna be a long battle, isn't it? You know, if we can't get him down to a yellow anytime soon, then I'm just gonna fast forward past this, or I might even just skip the battle. Because this is gonna be ridiculous. Really? You know, I don't care. I try not to use the speed up button. I know I've already used it twice in this video, but it's going to take forever to do this. Somehow it's speeding. I know we're slow and I know we're 3 levels under, but still, we shouldn't be being outsped by an Aaron or an Aeron. The reason I say Aaron is because of my friend, but I always call these things Jason. I know it's not the most original name, but you cannot tell me an Aaron doesn't look like Jason with the mask. He looks like a little dog version of Jason. Drax is going to go ahead and get a level off the Aaron or Aeron. I don't know. We're already getting some pretty good levels off of this thing. Drax is up to level 5. I'm going to get him up to level 7, and then I'm going to get Coughing trained up a bit. But as soon as we get to the Petalburg City area, I'm going to end off the episode, which means this video is almost over, by the way. I mean, you could figure that out on your own by looking down below at the time bar, but either way. I can't believe we have a Tyranitar. Just a Tyranitar. That doesn't even one-shot a Pidgey. How do you not one-shot Pidgey? I don't know. But, oh, I thought the Sam was going to go ahead and take out the Pidgey, but it's fine because Drax is going to get a little bit of experience off that. It's not as much as the Aaron, but still a good bit. Next is going to send in the Halo. This thing shouldn't have anything to hit us with. Gust is probably its only move besides Leer, but we've got some decent bulk on us, so I don't think Drax is going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Go ahead and growl at us. Fighting is apparently somehow special, but I don't question it. I know I've talked about this before, but how does it make sense that they made Dark a special type, and then up to 4th gen, every Dark move got turned into a physical move, and then they introduced Dark Pulse just to have a Dark special move? I mean, really? Well, what's so special about biting someone? What's so special about crunching? What's so special about flinging something? I don't know. Either way, we're going to go ahead and pick some berries. This is actually going to be really useful for us because I think that we're going to have a bit of trouble getting Coughing trained up, and these could come in handy in battle. I'm not going to replant them because I'm not going to come back here and do that. Does anyone ever do that? Because I've never known anyone to ever do the berry planting thing. But, whatever. Either way, we're going to step into town, and we're going to step in front of the gym, and then next time we'll start off with the wall event. So I've been Kratoctavio, you've been watching. If you enjoyed the content, and us getting perhaps one of the best teams I've ever had in my life, smash all of that like button, subscribe. Come back tomorrow to see us continue on our way through this, making our way to Rustboro City. And until then, I've been Kratoctavio, you've been watching, and peace!